Please welcome Representative Robert Aderholt of Alabama's 4th District.
Good afternoon. I know we have a lot of folks from out of town. Let me say welcome to the Shoals and welcome to Alabama's 4th Congressional District. As you're a member of Congress here in the 4th District, it's always an honor to represent our area in the United States Congress. But today, it's a privilege to help open an event that has been literally years in the making. It's an effort that so many in this room has worked very hard for many years in a program that they have believed in. And I'm proud to say today, we begin a new chapter right here in Northwest Alabama. Before I go any further, I want to acknowledge something important. We had hoped that the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, could have been here with us here today. He was planning to be here. But with Operation Epic Fury still going in the Middle East, he is where he needs to be, and we certainly understand that. That operation is a reminder that even today, American service members are in harm's way. And in recent days, we have lost some of these brave men and women. Among those killed was Major John Kleiner, a 33-year-old husband and father, an Auburn graduate, and a resident of Trussville, Alabama. These names that you have heard on the news recently that gave their life are not just names. These are lives of sacrifice and service. So before we continue, I'd like to ask you to join me in a moment of silence to honor Major Kleiner and those who gave their lives for our country. Thank you. Their sacrifice that they gave is a reminder that what we are doing here today matters and has a real impact here at home and literally around the world. I grew up less than an hour from here down in Haleville and surrounded by heroes who made America victorious in the 20th century. And I remember all too well when many of those same communities were left behind. After America won the Second World War, our nation turned its attention to new frontiers of technology. We were racing to reach the moon and to win the Cold War with innovations that outmatched anything that the Soviet Union could produce. Some places, like Huntsville, benefited enormously from the shift. However, many rural communities across the country were not positioned in a place that it could take part in this new economy. Over time, that led to job losses and economic hardship in places that had once powered America's industrial strength. That's something I worked hard to change over the years. By investing in workforce training and building the right partnerships, we made sure Northwest Alabama would be ready for when opportunity came and ready to compete for the kind of jobs that strengthen both our economy and our national security. And today, finally, we're seeing that work pay off. This project didn't happen by accident. It happened because people believed in this community and because we made a deliberate effort to bring opportunities back to places that had long been overlooked. It is often said that elections have consequences, and this is a prime example. When the leadership of President Donald Trump and the Republican majorities in the House and Senate, we passed the One Big Beautiful Bill last July. It was legislation that was focused on restoring America's strength. And I worked to make sure that communities like ours were a part of that vision. Alongside my colleagues, we helped turn that vision into a reality right here at home. And I want to also thank the congressional delegation that I work with, Senator Tuberville, Senator Britt, Chairman Wicker from Mississippi, Congressman Strong, Chairman Rogers of the Armed Services, and also Congressman Trent Kelly, just our neighbor across the line, and Congressman Barry Moore, and Congressman Gary Palmer. We all work together diligently in crafting a one big beautiful bill to make this happen today. But government alone doesn't build something like this. For years, we've worked to find the right partners, people who saw the same potential that we all see here in the Shoals. And I want to say thank you to AE Industrial Partners and to AE Shoals. Yes, to give them and especially to Chris Emerson. And thank you, Hadrian. Hadrian is making a generational investment in this region. Also, a thanks needs to go out to the retirement systems of Alabama for preserving this property over the last few years. And this community local leaders, elected officials, and especially people like Kevin Jackson and the Shoals Economic Development Authority, thank you for never giving up on this place. And finally, I want to thank the Secretary of the Navy, Secretary Phelan, for being here with us today and for your leadership and your partnership and making this moment possible. Secretary Hegseth, while he couldn't be with us today, his leadership and his work tenacity has been instrumental in bringing about this project. And of course, President Donald Trump. If he had not been elected in November of 2024, I can say this would not be happening, and that is just a fact. Today, we are taking an important step toward rebuilding the arsenal of freedom, and I'm proud to stand with you in what truly is a factory of the future. But let me say this, we are just getting started. This facility is only one part of a much larger opportunity, and I intend to keep working fully until the full potential is realized in this area, because that's what this community has always done. When America has called, Northwest Alabama answers. Today is the beginning of a stronger region, a stronger workforce, a stronger United States of America. Thank you. May God bless, and may God bless these United States. Thank you.